Myself, Dr. B.T. Gandhimadi, Head and Assistant Professor, Department of Commerce Computer Applications. Bailment. What do you mean by bailment? We have to see about this. The bailment is derived from the French word bailar, which means to deliver. According to section 148, the bailment means as the delivery of goods by one person to another for some purpose or upon a contract. When the purpose is accomplished, the goods has to be returned or otherwise disposed of according to the directions of the person delivering them. That is, the person gives the goods for any purpose and asks the person to return the goods at the same value. Then, the person who delivers the goods is called bailar. The person to whom the goods are delivered is called bailee. Example, Rama delivers cloth to Raj, who is a tailor, for stitching cloth to chudidar. Raj returned the chudidar after finishing the work to the Rama. Even without contract is also called a bailment. Example, if someone finds goods and give it to the owner, it is called bailment. Stolen jewels recovered by the police and hand over to the respective person is also called a bailment. Then, requisites of a bailment. What are the basic requisites? First one, contract. So, there should be an agreement between bailar and bailee regarding to the goods. The agreement can be expressed or implied. Let us see an example. If the person give the horse to B, a person, A, the person give the horse to B for safety purpose and maintain the horse for 1 week. He said that the goods can be kept as safe. So, the horse should be maintained with health and care. It is a expressed agreement. Then, what do you mean by implied agreement? It is the duty of the B to feed the horse for the 1 week. So, this is the implied agreement. Then, second requisite is delivery of possession. The goods should be given by the bailar to the bailee. The future are control and intention to exclude other. The goods should be in actual delivery or constructive delivery. What do you mean by actual delivery? The person hands over the goods to B is called actual delivery. But constructive delivery, he has to give the railway receipt where the godown is in railway department and maintained by the railway department. The goods are also kept in the railway godown. Then next one, some other purpose. The main requisite of the bailment is there should be a purpose for bailment. Then next one, return on specific goods. The person, that is the bailee, has to return the goods which is handed over by the bailar, or he has to dispose of according to the directions of the bailar. Then classification of bailment. On the basis of the benefit, it can be classified into three. First one, exclusive benefit to the bailar. In this case, the person give the goods for safe custody. Example, A is a person who is given the jewels to B, who is the neighbor of him, for safe custody for 1 week. Then after 1 week, B has to return the same goods. For that, he has not claimed any benefit. Then second one, exclusive benefit to the bailee. That is, in the example, A gives the book to B who is studying and said that you have to return the book after your examination. This is the example for exclusive benefit to bailee. Mutual benefit of both, that is giving watch to the repair. So for this, the person charges some charges and get back the watch So both the bailee and bailer get benefited. Then classification, graduate bailment, non-graduate bailment. In this graduate bailment, no consideration is given. But in non-graduate bailment, the bailment is given. For the bailment, the reward is given by the bailer. For example, if the A want to keep the goods in shape, he has to send the goods in warehouse. For that, he has to pay rent. Then, duties of the bailer. What are the duties of the bailer? It is the first and foremost duty is to disclose the known facts about the goods. For example, if the goods are kept transferable, it may be the quality may be deteriorated. So he has to specifically say that no further movements for the goods. Then bear extraordinary expenses. Already we have see the example of horse. For that, suppose the horse is become sick, so bailee has to meet the expenses for hospitalization and feed the medical expenses or anything. That expenses is also recovered from the bailer. Duties of the bailee. First one, reasonable care. What do you mean by reasonable care? The goods should be given by the goods given by the bailer should be kept as safe. If there is any loss is made by the bailee, then without negligence, then the bailer has to meet the losses. But with negligence, the bailee has to bear the expenses. Then next one, not to make unauthorized use of goods. The person, that is the bailee, should not make use of the goods for personal uses. He has to keep the goods as the informations given by the bailer. Then not to mix with his own goods. Own goods means suppose A has own horses, already has 4 horses. B give his horse to A for safe custody. Then A kept the B's horse in separately and feed whatever the informations given by the bailer. Then not to set up an adverse title. That is, adverse means against. The bailer already give the informations and the instructions about the goods. So the bailee should not affect that goods, affect that rights, affect that the products, anything, not deny the rights of the bailer. Then return any accreditation to the goods. What do you mean by accreditation? If suppose any goods, there is an increase in goods, the same number cannot be given, the increased goods also given to the bailer. For example, A give the cow to the B for safe custody for 2 months. At that time, cow yields a calf. So B should return cow and calf to the bailer. Thank you.